Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace, greetings, and salutation to the Akims that's pushing this work around the globe in truth and sincerity. And to the true Akims, keep pushing on, man. We almost out of here. And Abarat Zah, I hope this lesson be edifying for the Akim, man. I just wanted to go into, as when Dow is basically, giving alms. I don't say as much as alms, just giving in general. Know whom Dow is giving it to, and what Dow giving it to. See, not giving for the seek of reward, but giving just out of the joyfulness of your heart, man. But with no further ado, I'm gonna dive right into it, man, because most people give with a string attached to it, man. You gotta be seasoned in giving, man. Understanding that when you give things, the Father will bless you, man. Bless your substance, And the Father put that spirit on certain men, to have that spirit to where they got a beautiful spirit with just grasping the whole thing of far as giving out gifts, just helping in general, man. Just a helping giving spirit, but let's dive into it. This 2 Corinthians 9:5. It says, therefore, I thought it necessary to exhort the brethren. All right. So this was to the brethren. All right. The hopeful elect. That they would go before unto you and make up beforehand your bounty. And pay attention to this bounty. I'm going to get that word. Matter of fact, I'll grab it right now. All right, this bounty.
Strong's G 2129, Eulagia.
It says praise. In this sense, it's not in a bad sense. It's laudation. Panegyric of Yahweh Shah or Yahweh. Fine discourse, polished language. All right. The fine praise of you. In a bad sense, language awfully adapted to captive the hearer, fair speaking, fine speeches, an invocation of blessing, benediction, a consecration, a blessing, or benefit. All right, so it says beforehand your bounty, whereof ye had noticed before, that the same might be ready as a matter of bounty, and not as of covenant, as of covetousness, man. Because you got to understand that, the Father, if it's dealing with the brethren of the Akim, man, the Father is going to bless your bounty, man. For the praise that's sent unto you. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's go get it. This Proverbs 22:9. It says, he that had a bountiful eye shall be blessed, man. All right, yeah, eye towards praising, like I just read, man. He that had a bountiful eye, man, and your eye can be symbolic to what? Your mind, man. Let your eye be single, man. Your mind. All right, for he giveth of his bread to the poor. All right, let's jump back into that. I just had wanted to prove that real quick. That's 2 Corinthians 9:5. It says, that the same might be ready as a matter of bounty and not as of covetousness. All right, not doing it as of covetousness, man, as wickedness. It says, but this I say, he which soweth, right here is the point. So like Adams, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, man. Yeah, just like if you You know, if you halfway, you put half, if you put half the amount of energy into something, you're going to get half the result, man. It's nothing different with it. And it says, and he which sow it bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Like I just read, man. You see? Like I just read in Proverbs. Matter of fact, I'm going to get another one in Proverbs to go with this, man. Another precept to go with this. Matter of fact, I go to it now. Yeah, man, we got to understand once we giving and what we doing and how we're doing it. This Proverbs 11 and 23. It says, the desire of the righteous is only good. All right. I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to go back and forth. So I got to go back to that precept to read it, to match it up. It says, he which sow it bountifully shall also reap bountifully. All right, this Proverbs 11 and 24 says, it says the desire of the righteous is only good. All right, so if you only looking to give out good, man, you shall also reap good. All right, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. All right, it says, there is that scatter it and yet increase it. All right, so something that is bountiful is also plentiful, man. All right, it's beautiful, man. All right, and it come back sevenfold. It says, there is that scatter it and yet increase it, and there is that withhold it more than is fit, but it tended to poverty. All right, so let me go jump back to this 9. It says, every man, Salaki 6. But I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully, man. All right, it's gonna come in sevenfolds, man. You ain't gonna be no getting around this. Real quick, let me see. Let me get this right. Salaki. Yeah, you get it. You get in it. You get out what you put in. Salaki. Knowing and understanding that, first of all, you should be sowing righteousness, man, and looking to reap righteousness, man. You know, that which is lawful. You know, doing that which is lawful unto the brethren, and it's gonna come back 100-fold on you, man. 7-fold. You know, some 100-fold, some 30-fold. You know, in a parable, I think it's in Matthew. It's escaped me real quick, but it says, there is that scatter it and yet increase it, and there is that withhold it more than is meat, but it tended to poverty, man. You see? All right, so it says the liberal soul, this when you're freely given versus you giving with contention, man, or with malice, you know, giving in malice, man. You know, it says with constraint, you giving with content or constraint, man. It says the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself, man. All right, yeah. So you that give out, you know, you shall be increased. The Father gonna increase you, man. And especially if you giving according to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, you gonna be made fat, glorious, man. Your name gonna be talked about in the heavens, in the new heavens, man. You know, you gonna be esteemed as a great man, man. You know, it says, he that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessing shall be upon the head of him that sell it. Yeah, man. You know, that's when you giving and you won't be known of your giving, man. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell, you know, I'm gonna tell his brother, I gave him this, I gave him that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I could be known as a brother that give. more than that which is given freely, just from out the heart. Like it says, freely you receive, freely give. That don't just go with the knowledge, man. As the Father have blessed you with, freely bless as well. If you got something in abundance and a brother's lack thereof, then you give the brothers, man. But like, hey, you gotta be on season with that, because you can't just go pushing gifts up on brothers and they ain't ask for it, man. You gotta be humble about it, and in due season, the Father will cause or create a situation to happen to where you in position to do that. You gotta be up, you gotta do it, because hey, that's what the brotherhood is all about, man. All right, let me get a precept to go with that. That he that withholdeth his coin, like I just said just now. Yeah, this Luke. So like, because they got men in this thing just for ill game, man. And whether your contributions, because understand that the Father is blessing you for your contributions to the brotherhood, man. What you doing. You might not be able to, may not be able to break down a dark sand, but you may contribute to the brotherhood. All right. The Father don't count that as righteousness too, man. All right. It ain't always all about just having all the most outstanding knowledge out everybody, man. All right. It's different offices in the body within the brotherhood that the Father have attached together to do different things. All right. It says this, Luke 16:15. It says, and he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourself before men. All right. So I believe it says, ye are they which justify yourself before men. Just like the I think it was the Pharisee, if it escaped me, that was praying to the Father, him and a poor man, and the Pharisee was using vain repetitions, man, just using big words and everything like that, man. And the poor man just put his head down and said he was a sinner, and the Father accepted his prayer and humbled him, man, because and humbled the Pharisee, man, because he was being boisterous, man. He wanted to be known of men, man. It says, but Yahweh knoweth your hearts. See, he knoweth our minds, man. For that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of God. Yeah, man. That's why the scriptures tell you, and I'm going to grab it, man, to do things secretly, man. In secret, man. And the Father will bless you openly. This is Luke 14:12. It says, then said he also to him that bade him, when thou makest a dinner or a supper, call not thy friends, nor thy brethren, neither thy kinsmen, nor thy rich neighbors, lest they also bid thee again, and a recompense be made thee. So, don't do it for the look for a recompense to come back to you, man, or whatever you doing it grudgingly, man, and not in sincerity and gravity. All right, it says, but when thou makest a feast, call the poor, the maimed, the lame, the blind. All right, those who need that food, man. As it's saying right here, that actually need it. All right, those you was calling, they don't really need it. It says, and thou shalt be blessed, for they cannot recompense thee. All right, so that if you give and don't look for nothing in return, the Father bless you 7 times more, man. You see? Matter of fact, I'm going to try to find that too. It's a lot of items. It says, for thou shalt be recompensed at the resurrection of the just. So those poor men, and hey, we liking these poor men to be the brethren, all right? These poor men that the Father is speaking about is the brotherhood, man. All right? He talking about the brotherhood, man, because if, like Yahweh Shah said, man, if you give to one of these, you have given me, you have given to me. You see? You have given to the Son of Man, man. It's like it. I just had that precept. But I'm going to keep going, man. So this is my train of thought there. This is Matthew 6 and I'm going to start at 2. I'm going to start at the top, man. It's all good. This is Matthew 6 and 1. It says, take heed that ye do not your alms before men to be seen of them. All right. Yeah, you got to know how to let your light so shine before men, man. All right. And the light is symbolic to your wisdom. All right. Knowing how to let your wisdom shine before men, man. Not that what you're doing to get to be esteemed in front of men. It says, otherwise ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. It says, therefore, let me see something. Salagia real quick. Salagia, I just want to see something real quick. This alms.
Strong's G 1654. Elei Masune. Elei Masune.
All right, it says mercy, pity, as exhibiting and giving alms, charity. All right, this your love, a donation to the poor, alms, the benefaction itself. All right. It says, let not your mercy, you're giving to the poor be before men, man. All right. But do it with a conscious heart, knowing that the Father gonna recompense you, man. All right, not looking for gain to gain back. It says, therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. All right. It says, verily I say unto you, they have their reward. So what they won't be seen for, they gonna get their reward in that, man. It said, but when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. This spiritual, man. They ain't basically saying, let this over here know this. No, that's basically saying, look, what you doing secretly for the brotherhood is for the brotherhood, man, and for those of the Lord and the men of the Lord, versus, your biological brother or mother or whatever. I'm just saying on you're right. Don't basically look. Don't let your kinsmen know what the brotherhood is doing, man. It's on y'all what y'all doing, man. All right, that's on you and the Lord and those men, man. All right. It says that thy alms may be in secret, and thy Father which said in secret himself shall reward thee openly, man. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites of, like he said, for they love to pray standing in synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou shut the door, pray to thy Father which in secret, and thy Father which said in secret shall reward thee openly, man. You see? But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard much for speaking. No, get to the point, man. Get to the point with your prayers, man. In all sincerity, man. Mean what you praying about. All right. But yeah, man, what you doing for the IQ, man, versus what you doing for any and everybody else, man, is not up for discussion, man. What's in a brotherhood is in a brotherhood, man. Everybody who was without the brotherhood is a reason why they are without, because they're not in the know of what's going on with the brotherhood, man. All right, so whatever you doing, you just doing, man. And the Father gonna hold you down for that. Matter of fact, I got one. Go to that one. This a commandment to do this way. This Deuteronomy 15 and 7. It says, if there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren, a poor man of one of thy brethren is the Acu, man. All right, that's the Acu, man. my sole reason of doing this video is when you're basically giving into the Akim, man. All right, your brothers, man. All right, them which the Father have given you, to be a brother to, man. You know, be also a brother, man. And I gotta get it. This is one of my favorite scripts. I'm gonna hold that Deuteronomy and come right back to it. Proverbs 18 and last one. 24, it says, a man that had a friends must show himself friendly. And there's a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. All right. Now, if you can understand this precept, that friend is the argument of brotherhood, and that brother is a earthly brother, man. All right. So a man that had a friends must show himself friendly, man. All right. So that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta show yourself as a friend amongst the brotherhood unto your other friends, man. You know, doing that which is amongst the brotherhood, keeping that secret, man. That's your alms, man, to the Father. What you doing with these men, man? The Father see that. This Deuteronomy 15 and 7. If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates in the land of which the Yahweh thy power giveth thee. All right, first and foremost, it tell you in Ecclesiastes, give not to a sinner. All right. So a poor man that's not serving Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, and he's not trying to get the knowledge or trying to come out the world. And the Father said, give not unto a sinner, man. Give that shit you was gonna get of him to a brother in the home, to a man that's serving Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. That's in the brotherhood. It says, thou shalt not harden thy heart, nor shutting thy hand from thy poor brother, man. All right, this is a commandment, man. It says, but thou shalt open thy hand wide unto him. You see that? Open thy hand wide unto him. Let me get that. Let me get that wide real quick. So like, and just say to be open, to be loose, to be thrown open. Pretty much it. All right. It says, but thou shalt open thy hand wide unto him, and shall surely lend him sufficient for his need. What's fit for his need, man? So if you got it in a brotherhood, and a brother come to you and he need it, you gotta give it to him. That's a direct commandment, man. And that which he wanted. And in that which he wanted, them, the Father ain't barely telling you give this man everything you have, to be sufficient for him. But that which he needed, give him all that he needed, man. And damn, there's some if you could do it. It says, beware that. Yeah, this the point to show you that it is a commandment. It says, beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart, saying, the seventh year, the year of release is at hand, and thy eye be evil against thy poor brother, and thou givest him north, and he cry unto Yahweh against thee, and it be sin unto thee, man. It's gonna be a fucking sin unto you, man. So you gotta know when you giving alms, who you giving alms to, man. And if your eye be bountiful, it need to be bountiful unto your friend that I just spoke about in Proverbs 18 and 24. That stick it closer than a brother, man. All right. I'll get a couple of more precepts and get out of here. Got lengthy, but it through the spirit icons. That's just what it is, Gotta let the spirit roll. Can't fight fate, man. All right. This Sirach, Salaki. This Sirach 20, and I'm gonna start at 9. It says, There is a sinner that had good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turned into a loss. See, if you hold back things you have gained and your poor brother needed, man, it'll turn into a loss unto you, man. All right? And it's gonna be evil towards you, man. A bad, ill time coming. The Father strip you everything you gained, man, and give it all to your brother that needed maybe 10% of it or whatever the case may be. It says, Salagi, it says, there is a gift that shall not profit thee, and there is a gift whose recompense is double. All right. The point is, there's a gift whose recompense is double. You could give unto your brother, man, and the Father double up what you gave, man, to you, man, because you gave unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You see? So it's spiritual giving versus carnal giving. All right? I'm going to name the vid that, man. To spiritually give versus what? Carnal giving. You got to know the difference between the two, man. It says, there is an abasement because of glory, and there is that lifted up his head from a low estate, man. All right? You know, and the Father, he who humble himself shall be exalted, and he who exalt himself shall be abased, man. You know? So there's abasement because of glory, man. Because you was prideful, man, and didn't want to get to your brother, man. The Father bring your ass low to the ground, man. All right? It says, and there is that lifted up his head from a low estate, man. Because if you help your brother, his heart is joyful now, man, in mirth, man. You know? I ain't saying in a house of mirth the way he just, but that may have saved him and his family, man, or caused them from taking up his sword and having a vain thought or anything. You never know what it was for. Not saying that a man of law should think in that manner, but have patience, knowing that the Father is gonna in due time, you know, get that which he lack, you know, get that basically allow someone to bless him with that lack. You gotta have faith, all right. You can't take matters into your own hands and say, because I don't have and the Lord ain't give it to me an adequate amount of time, I'm about to go rob, steal, and kill for it. No, man, you're not using wisdom. All right. It says there is that buy it much for a little and repay it sevenfold. There you go. You see that? And repay it sevenfold, man. So if you got an opportunity to give to the man of the Lord, and you end up not doing it, the Father say, when I was clothed, you didn't clothe me. When I was naked, you didn't give me clothes. When I was thirsty, you didn't give me drink. Or when I was hungry, you didn't give me food. Or when I needed somewhere to lay, you ain't lend me your house, man. Don't be one of them men that get confounded like that, man, by not helping the argument of brotherhood, man. All right. I'll close it out with this one. Kind of got lengthy, but it's just what it is. This Sirach 4:31, it says, let not thy hand be stretched out to receive, and shut when thou shouldest repay, man. You know? Yeah, be real, be real slow to receive, man. But be quick to give. Be quick to give and what? Real slow to receive, man. You know? Real slow, man. Because, you know, the Father, I mean, we still all men. We have to do some type of receiving, man. But, you know, if it's like, and I bring out a situation, a young man came to the camp, man, and just gave tithes to the camp. He didn't say a word. He didn't ask nobody nothing. He just came pay his tithes, man. You know? He was making money. He was hustling. You know, he making money up doing beating drums or whatever the case. I mean, you know, I think he came from off the street. He came over there and saw the prophets and just gave a tithe, man. You know, and the elder of the camp humbly received it, man, understanding that, you know, he didn't want to really take it, but knowing that this may be this man giving it to the Lord, so he had to take it, man. You know, but it says, let not the hand be stretched out to receive, man. Be slow to be slow to receive, man, and quick to give, man. But with that, Akim, I hope it was edifying. Until the next time, I won't say shalom.